July 20th, 2023. I'm Brian. This is a WNBA lean show for today. We got 4 games on tap. I'm not going to be able to get to the 11:30 game because it's just too early, and right now it's about 10 after 11 on the East Coast, so we won't be able to get to that. But we're going to go through these 3 games here. I'm going to give you my thoughts. I'm going to tell you right now, first of all, appreciate you watching. Hit the subscribe button. A lot of the watchers, if you're watching right now, you may not have subscribed. It's free. Hit the subscribe button so you can get all future videos. Whether it helps you or not, at least gives you a base. I know when you watch these videos, you're looking for some clues, something to take away from it, which I certainly appreciate. I think I can help you in that sense. But if anything I say does not resonate with you, if it doesn't jibe with how you're handicapping these games, toss it out. If you want to go against me, I would suggest you do. What these are today, these are going to be some guesses I'm giving you, okay, based on what I'm seeing, but they are guesses. I'm not putting bets on these games. I'm just telling you where I'd lean if I was thinking about betting. Now, first thing we're going to do is we're going to go right into it. We're going to hit the Sparks going into the Lynx. Now, the Lynx have been playing well. They're 9-12 though. They're sub 500, but they are 11-10 against the spread. The Sparks just aren't good. They just are. They're 7-13, 7-12 against the spread. They can't win a game. And I'll tell you, the crazy thing about this matchup, line's at 3.5 right now. Crazy thing about this matchup, last 10, Minnesota's covered 9 of 10. That's a crazy stat. Why is that crazy? Because it's utter, pure domination. Minnesota's at home. They played twice this year. The LA Sparks could not hang tough. And the only time that LA won was back in May of 2022. Okay, they won that game. In fact, LA did by 2 points. They were catching 2 on the road. They're on the road again. They're catching 3.5 right now. Just came out of the All-Star break. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to take a stab at this. I'm not betting this game. If you are fantastic, I would take a stab at the LA Sparks. Now, why would I do that? Well, I'll be honest. Both these teams aren't good, even though Minnesota's dominated. The line is shading towards, you're getting 3.5, which is pretty good value. And the Lynx just played the Atlanta Dream and got crushed by the Dream. They played them tight, but they fell away late. I just don't think they have enough to pull away from the Sparks. Can the Sparks stay within the 3.5? I think they do. And I think the guess here is to play the Sparks coming out of the All-Star break. This is your best chance, I think, to get a win or a cover on the road with the Sparks. They're coming out fresh. They have rested. Minnesota did play the other day. Now they're coming home. They're not playing well. So I say Sparks on this one. Whatever you do, good luck. I'm not betting this game. Okay, let's go down to the Phoenix Mercury and the Chicago Sky. Now, this is crazy too. I'm not going to go, it just came out of the All-Star break also, but the Mercury, just like I said the other day, I had the Mercury plus the points against the Sun. They did win that game. If you watched that video, kudos to you if you played that game. Okay, well here we go. We have the Chicago Sky, another utter domination. In the last 3, they've covered the last 3 versus the Phoenix Mercury. In fact, the Sky have won 7 of the last 10, but they won 6 in a row against the Phoenix Mercury. Here's what I think, though. Mercury got a little bit of confidence the other day beating the Sun. They feel good about themselves. There's no change of venue. Sky, not good. They're just not good. They haven't been playing well. They've been crushed multiple times at home, on the road. They did pick up a couple of victories. Let me just pull it out real quick here. They lost against the UConn Sun. So if you want to, the last game they lost was versus the UConn Sun. The last game the Mercury won was against the UConn Sun. If you put 1 and 1 equals 2 there, sometimes that doesn't work. Most times it doesn't. In this particular case, it might work though, coming out of the All-Star break, and the Sky has lost 3 in a row. But nonetheless, back to the Mercury. They're catching 1.5 at home right now. Based on covers.com, might be 2 by game time. I think you might want to roll with the Mercury plus the points in this game, plus the 1.5. I would take the 1.5 too. It might be a very, very close game. You don't trust the Mercury. I can't trust either of these teams. I will say this though: the under looks like something that you may want to mess around with too. If you can't bet the game, if you can't bet the side, you may want to go under. The under has been in play. The unders hit 6 in a row too. So the Sky have won 6 in a row. The unders hit 6 in a row in those games. Keep that in mind as you bet this game. Okay, let's go to the last game. Aces are going into Seattle. I didn't check an injury report, but this line has dropped from 18.5 down to 16.5. Total over under is 171. Now, I want to pull this up real quick. I looked at these last night, so I'm talking about them right now. The Aces are 12-9 against the spread. Seattle's 10-9. So this is a lot of points for these teams. The game went under last time. They played in June. It was a 168 total. Right now you have a 171 total. I'm leaning over in this game. That's my only lean in this game. I'm going to guess that this thing goes over 171. I think that Las Vegas gets in the 90s. I think Seattle is going to get to maybe 80, something like that. So I think you're going to shade over. It's going to be a tight one. I think the total is obviously set high, but that's what I would do if I was going to bet this game. I'd probably look towards the over, try to justify that. As far as the Aces, will they cover? They've covered 4 in a row in this game, in this series. That would be a tough one, right? I'm not going to play the Aces. I think the over's a better play. Just my thoughts. Whatever you do, I wish you good luck. Hopefully you win a few bucks today. Appreciate you watching. Hit the subscribe button. I'll see you next time. Hit the like button. We'll talk again soon.